Prepare yourself to step into the shadows. Tonight, we're diving into some of the most disturbing, unexplained, and downright terrifying moments ever caught on camera. From eerie encounters in forgotten places to strange forces that defy everything we understand, these clips will push the limits of what you believe is possible. In this next clip, we're taken inside a small church in Brazil, where low-quality footage captures a scene that feels straight out of a nightmare. A woman, appearing completely overcome by something dark, begins screaming, "Hail Satan," in Portuguese as terrified onlookers freeze in place. The priest, visibly shaken but determined, rushes forward with a vial of holy water and throws it toward her. The moment it touches her, she lets out a chilling scream and collapses to the floor.
Em nome de Cristo, afasta-te! Água benta!
The strange part was, why did he throw the entire bottle at her, not just the water? He knocked her down with a literal bottle of holy water. Regardless of the method, it worked. With the tension thick in the air, the priest slowly makes the sign of the cross, as if sealing whatever just unfolded before the camera.
Em nome de Cristo, afasta-te! Água benta!
In another video, similar to the last one, a woman looking demon-possessed starts screaming, "Hail Satan!" She screams and drops to the ground in a very shocking encounter. In this next terrifying clip, a woman sits peacefully on her porch when something completely unseen turns the moment into pure chaos. Without warning, she's yanked forward as if grabbed by an invisible force, dragged violently down the steps, while her screams echo into the night. The wind chimes overhead begin shaking uncontrollably, rattling with a fury that doesn't match the still air around her. Whatever hit her came fast, came hard, and left no trace, just the chilling sound of her cries and the eerie clatter of metal in the darkness. Our next clip comes from what some claim to be leaked footage from deep inside the Vatican, though its origins remain completely unverified. The grainy video appears to show a figure resembling the Pope standing before a restrained, thrashing shape tied to a chair. The creature's movements are frantic, almost inhuman, as shadows distort its form in the dim light. The Pope-like figure raises a hand in prayer, attempting to calm the violent presence before him. Whether this footage is an elaborate hoax or something far more disturbing, one thing is certain. Whatever is happening in that room feels anything but ordinary.
Hey, whoa! That's not right. Huh.
Thousands of comments appeared. Some said it was a real zombie. Others insisted that no animal moves like that. Many admitted that watching the video at night made their hearts drop. The grainy black and white footage, the total silence, and the way the creature slowly lifted its head and looked at the camera made many people feel like it knew it was being watched. To this day, no one can explain whether it was an injured person, someone lost, or something else. What we do know is that this video became one of the scariest zombie recordings ever posted online. A video shared by a TikTok profile called Takiyana. She usually shares videos of her daily life, sometimes inside the church. But this time she shared a totally different video, This time, she was in church attending the service when she saw something very strange: a pale white figure outside the church. She found it very strange, grabbed her phone, and started recording. Pay attention to the evidence. Then came the case in Pennsylvania, recorded in the early hours of the morning on October 18, 2025. A Ring camera recorded a man standing motionless in front of a house door. His skin was grayish, his eyes empty, his head tilted, as if he no longer aware of anything around him. He didn't knock. He didn't ask for help. He just stared directly into the lens in complete silence. When the video spread, residents in the area reported that they had also seen the same man wandering throughout the night, moving slowly and not reacting when anyone called out to him. Was it just a bad joke, or did someone really see a walking corpse at their own door? Some videos give the feeling that the person filming knew exactly what was about to happen, but kept recording anyway. In this case, a man who looked infected, as in a zombie-like state, tried to break into a house. He threw himself against the door with a strange strength, as if there was no trace of reason left in him. After several seconds of trying to get inside, his body simply lost all its energy. He collapsed to the ground as if life had been drained from him in a single instant. No one knows what led him to that state, but his movements before falling were exactly like the descriptions of infected people you only see in movies. A young man was on his way home. It was late at night when he saw what looked like a young girl playing alone in the middle of the street. He found it strange because it was very late and a little girl shouldn't be there by herself. Quickly, he took out his phone and made this recording. Pay attention to the evidence. You can see what appears to be a young girl playing with dogs. However, many say that the dogs did not seem comfortable around her. Some comments say that the figure appeared to have no shadow. Moreover, the person who recorded the video says that he does not recognize that young girl. Now who or what could that be? Was it a ghost or just a young girl playing in the middle of the night? On October 20th, 2025, near Palermo, Sicily, a group of fishermen experienced something unbelievable. While pulling in their nets, a seemingly ordinary fish vanished when a humanoid creature emerged from the water at frightening speed. The figure had long blonde hair, green scales from the waist down, and an upper body resembling that of a woman, with webbed hands and deep dark eyes. The description was disturbingly similar to mermaid legends. The creature grabbed the fish and quickly descended back into the depths, leaving the fishermen shaken and uncertain about what they had witnessed. A video recorded earlier this month in Manchester, England, left many viewers unsettled. The footage showed an extremely pale figure standing in the darkness, something that resembled a human, but with distorted proportions and features. The eyes, nose, and mouth appeared to be in the right places, but they didn't align the way they should. The skin looked hollow, almost lifeless, and the eyes were deeply sunken in, completely empty. The mouth, crooked and filled with uneven teeth, gave the being an even more disturbing appearance. The neck, just a stretch of thin skin pulled over bone, was the detail that most disturbed viewers. With no information about who filmed it or where it was captured, the mystery only grows. Fear is real, and it loves those who seek it. The head resembled that of a human, but the body defied all known logic. Instead of legs, multiple arms emerged in sync like a spider's legs. The image is so disturbing that many believe it to be digital manipulation, while others argue it could be the result of an unknown mutation. The discussion remains open. What is really shown in this footage?